I can't even see if this is a trail anymore. Well, see, and crap, it could go that way too. Damn, I'm gonna get lost out here. Alright, so let's explain a little bit of what's going on with this episode because of Christmas and everything. So basically, if you haven't figured out by now, my ex and I are divorced, and we kind of bounce the kids back and forth on the weekends and stuff, but also on the holidays. So this Christmas is my ex's turn with the kids. So we celebrated with my family about 2 weeks prior, did all the presents and everything, had a great old time. And then I was like, well, it's kind of silly for me and my sister to get back together 2 weekends later, you know what I mean? Plus, she lives just down the street from me. I see her every day anyway, you know? Well, not every day, but you know how that goes. And then I was thinking about going and seeing Dad in Florida because I was just in Missouri. But Dad's kind of laid back and he's seen us before. And plus, we've kind of figured out if you don't get together every Christmas, it makes those times that you do get together just that much more grand. You know what I mean? It's that build up. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to go on an adventure. And I had no idea where to go. The few places I was thinking about were already booked. So I ended up just Googling and I was like, okay, RV camping grounds near the coast. And one or two popped up and I looked, and Huntington Beach State Park has I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm still trying to figure it out. People have told me 2 or 3 times already how to pronounce it. I just can't keep it in my brain, you know. But Atalia Castle, I don't know. We'll get it right eventually. Maybe I'll voice over right now and tell you how it's pronounced.
Atalia Castle.
Thanks, Lee. I appreciate that. But anyway, when I was Googling, I seen this beach. It was available. And then I saw that castle, which is just a stone's throw over there. And I saw that castle and I was like, that's it. That's where I'm going. We're going camping there. I had no idea what else is in the area. So went ahead and booked it. And then as I figured it out, I'm like, oh, okay, I'm an hour south of Myrtle Beach. Now, Myrtle Beach, from everything I've seen so far, holy cow, it's kind of like Pigeon Forge. It is just a tourist delight with all these unique places and stuff. We'll get into that later. But that's basically what's going on. We'll just have to see how these episodes unfold. Hopefully that explained everything. And then we'll get into the actual episodes. All right, so after a long drive in, we have made it to camp, but unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to show you camp right now because I need to get some sleep. We had the drive in, we had to check in, we had the setup, you know how all that goes, and then we got to be at Alabama Theater around like 6:15 or so, plus it's an hour drive there. So I'm about to take a nap, but tomorrow we'll show you the campgrounds, and it has looked awesome so far. I am so excited to go explore, and I guess we'll see you at Alabama Theater.
So to give you a recap of the Alabama Christmas show, since I'm not allowed to film it, which is understandable, you had several performers that came out. One person would come out and sing a popular Christmas song. The next set would maybe be performers dancing to a popular Christmas song. Throughout the hour and a half that I was there, they also did one of the Alabama songs. They also had a comedian that came out for about 20 minutes, which I have to say, hands down, one of the best performers I've ever seen. He had the crowd just rolling. Amazing performer. About an hour and a half into it, they hit intermission. Unfortunately, I left after that because those seats are cramped. It was killing my knees, my legs. The people sitting beside me kept sticking their elbows into my ribs, which I just don't appreciate and just couldn't tolerate anymore. So, unfortunately, I didn't see the second half. The first half was more than enough for me anyway. I absolutely loved it. Highly recommend it if you're into the Christmas thing, if you like Alabama and such. Great show. But after that, I just went back to camp, set up the fire, did some barbecue, and kicked it. So let's roll into the next day and actually show you guys this campground. God, look at these freaking colors, man. It is just going off on this side. This is the way my time-lapse cameras are facing. They might be getting a few of these wisps here, but yeah, what a bummer.
All right, so we've made it to Huntington Beach State Park, and holy cow, this place is pretty freaking cool so far. I can already tell, like, I'm gonna spend a day, at least a day, just exploring this park area because it is huge. There's so much to see and do. Let's get things rolling. First of all, site. I'm at site 119, and this site is really cool, man. Now, first of all, they do have pictures online, so that makes it most excellent, but look at this canopy right here. I hope you can see that. I hope I got the camera at the right angle because this is awesome and super wide for me to fit in. No problems backing up or anything. So this site here is water and electric only. There is no sewage, but on the way in and out, they do have multiple dump stations, which is awesome. Not just one that everybody has to fight over. There's like 4 rows of dump stations. So now coming into the site, like classic, you've got a fire pit, you got a picnic table, and in this site here, you pretty much got the woods to your back. You got my site right there. Shebang, bathhouse. So not too far away, which is nice. Especially with the fact of not having sewage, you know. But we got tanks, we can make do. So let's check out the bathrooms. So it looks like there's just a man's side and a woman's side. Wow, these steps are weird. They're like twice as wide. Now I know for you guys this might seem kind of silly, but I wear a size 14 shoe, which means most of the times when I step on a step, my foot is like this, hanging off. That's what I'm used to. Dude, I can put my foot on here and I still got toe room. It's the little things in life, you know what I mean? The lights were automated. It is heated. Very nice in here. Everything's painted concrete. And let's see. Looks like you got a shower here. You got a stool, and it looks like there's a curtain. Classic hot and cold turn knob. And a little shelfie there. Maybe you can see me in here. It's enough room. That's nice. Now it looks like there's also a larger one here for handicap. That is awesome. Dude, look at, they got the removable spigot and everything. That's awesome. Look at that bench too. That is really cool. I like the shape of that. Rather than just a classic, boom, there's your bench. You got a little bit extra lip there, which can come in handy. So, hooks all along the window ledge. You got classic sinks, urinal, and 2 toilets. Very clean, very clean. For a state park, that's really nice. Oops, I probably had to use the sun in you guys' eyes. I'm sorry. Let's see, put the camera over here maybe. Forgot to give you guys sunglasses today, you know? Now, I'm gonna show you guys a little bit of this map. And I don't know why they don't provide a lot of this info on the websites. Tell me in the comments below if you know what the reason is, but I'll tell you, you go to like the state sites. It's always the state sites too. And I'm new to this and I'm already realizing. And you go to the state sites and it's like, they tell you just a little bit and that's it. And it's like, oh, minute, what about, and how is this, you know? And then you get here and it's like, oh, here's this beautiful map with all the details and coupons too. All right, so coming into Huntington Beach State Park, you got Highway 17 there, and I'll tell you, that's your main highway. You can take that straight to Myrtle Beach. There's everything on this road. There's everything from Walmart, grocery stores, every store, restaurant you can think of, and even some odd ones too. I drove by one or two names and I was like, do what? But anywho, so as you come off of that, you'll come in. There's like a main gate there, which they give you a code for that when you come in at night because it is locked, nighttime hours. Then there was a little guard shack here, which you just tell them, hey, this is what I'm here for. And they tell you, okay, keep going through. But anyway, you're going to come down this road, which I'll show you a video here. There's actually a beautiful walkway here and sitting area for sunrise, sunset, stuff like that. And then as you come in, you actually go past the dump stations here and you come here to the visitor center, the gift shop. And that's actually where you check in. They have parking there for your rigs if you get here too early. So anyway, after you leave the gift shop, you will go down the road and here's all your campsites. So tent sites, restrooms and bathroom here, restroom and bathroom here. So kind of in the middle of the main circles. There is beach access off of trails here, which we will go check out in a little while. And then, so what I'm doing, because they didn't have a site for my entire stay, we've all had to deal with that. So I'm at 119 for 5 or 6 days, and then I have to hop over to 41 for 1 day, and then I hop over to 117 for my last few days. So this is the actual state park itself. See if I can do this while I'm pointing the camera. So this circle here is your campsites and everything. And then right up here is Adela Castle. There's the beach access for the South Beach. North Beach access down here. This is a really long road too. All right, Gilligan. Let's go explore this place. So as we drive around, you can see a lot of these campsites are under canopies. But you can also get into this area where it's a little more open. Oh, dude in front of me is doing the walk of shame. Oh, man. I bought one of those tanks because when I first got into this, I thought, oh, I'm going to need that. You know, people talk about it. I'm going to need it. I haven't needed it yet. And the few times that I've seen people use these, it is so loud going down the road that everybody hears you driving by, dragging your stuff behind you. It's such like a walk of shame that I was like, no, I can't do it. I just don't need to. And then like, I don't know, just to transfer to that thing and then to transfer to that, it's just you're messing with the stuff a lot more than what I would prefer to mess with the stuff, you know what I mean? So real quick, just to show you the dump stations, you've got 1 station, 2, 3 stations here that you can pull in. They're real nice too, because you've got this pull through here. You can go down and around and back. So if you just had to dump real quick and then go back to your campsite, it's very convenient to just pull through, pull in, pull out. I've seen some where it's like, well, now that you dumped, you got to go down 3 blocks to turn around, you know? So I like this. Very nice setup. Holy crap. Okay, so I thought I heard Santa Claus this morning when I woke up, but I was like, nah, I'm hallucinating or something. No, Santa Claus is here. He's right up there. That is funny. That is funny. So like I was talking earlier, as you come in, they got RV parking spaces. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, about 8 spaces. And then as you come around, you've got your visitor center here. I'll show you that they have these handicap wheelchair for the beach. When I arrived here yesterday, I thought that was really cool that they have that available. I wonder if there's a rental fee or not. I would hope there wasn't. I think stuff like that should be free. But anyway, we'll go up the stairs here real quick. So up here, you've got the gift shop, which this is where you check in and register and everything. They do have firewood available, which actually looks like pretty good wood for $7. Prices are subject to change. Looks like they also have ice available. There is restrooms around the side on this building, and I think they're actually open right now, even though it's Christmas Eve. So let's go inside. Now, I checked out this gift shop yesterday, and I'll tell you, they have everything. So of course they got all your snacks and that. But then it's like a regular tourist trap gift shop where they just have books and puzzles, different little gift shop stuff. Like you can get you a towel with a flamingo on it. All kinds of clothing back there. Oh wow, 40% off. What's 40% off of $15? I might have to buy some shirts. 40% off. They got any my size? Looks like they do. Are they colors that I like? No, they're not. They've got microwave coffee. Dude, they got Slurpees. That's awesome. Oh, but it's not running right now. So I was just talking with Paul inside, which is one of the employees or state park guys or whatever. And wow, super informative, super cool guy. Like, I'm glad he's working here, man. He gave me a lot of information, and he said it's pronounced Atalaya. So let's do my best to say that the right way the rest of the day. Atalaya Castle, Atalaya. Apparently it's affiliated with the Vanderbilts. Gosh, see? And he just told me not even 2 minutes ago. You know, the Vander people, the famous Vander people that are rich. But this is, they call it the Crow's Nest. Looks like just a cool place to chill out. I did find out that they do have Segway tours here, but it's not affiliated with the state park itself. It's actually through private folks. Get on Google and see who in the area is doing it, because I'm not doing that research for you. I apologize. I just don't feel like it. So to show you, this isn't even a hop or a skip. You can see the building right there. That's the visitor center. Here's your parking lot, playground, beach, and Atalaya Castle. And it's all just right here. So this place is also pet friendly. So we've got the Gilligan Meister with us. Gilligan, you wanna go explore, buddy? All right, let's go, man. Gilligan dog gonna do that sniffing thing, man. All this new stuff to explore. Never been here before. I'm thinking we might need to get Gilligan his own theme song as he makes more and more appearances on our YouTube channel. Maybe we need more appearances of Gilligan on our YouTube channel. Maybe he can help us get more followers. But I also haven't done any advertising or anything, so all I've been doing is making videos, putting titles on there and some hashtags. When you already own your own business and have to run that, and you have kids, and you run a nonprofit, and you perform as a clown, and you have your own regular life of laundry, dishes, and all that stuff, yeah, I don't got a lot more time to dedicate to this channel. So apparently with it being Christmas Eve, they're closed, which makes sense. So I will have to come back during regular business hours. All right, so you got the parking lot there. They do have some porta-johns. Looks like. All right, I apologize for cutting in, but I didn't notice this yesterday when we were filming all this. But next to the playground, this big building here is actually the restrooms. They're just closed for the season for the renovations. That's why there was portalets over here. Looks like they've got a very cool playground here. There's some picnic tables here and kind of hidden in the back corner over there. Right here, there are a couple of showers for washing off your feet. So during regular business hours, this beach is public, but it closes at, I think, like 6 p.m. or something. And after that, the only people that can access it are those that stay at the campgrounds, because we got the code for the lock for the gate and everything. So this is gonna be one of those funny situations where you go to the beach and nobody's wearing swimsuits. We're all like wearing sweaters and jackets. That's kind of funny. Toes in the sand for that Gilligan dog. What a pretty beach. And it just goes on for miles that way. Let you turn around there this way. You can see a little city down there, a bunch of condos or apartments or houses or something in the far distance. All right, so there you go. Gilligan Eye in South Carolina, East Coast, baby. Checking it out. And it's bright out here. You would think it'd be warmer with how bright it is, you know? Now, I was told by one of the locals that the water here was brown. That is not brown. That's quite clear. I mean, I can't get in there to test it for you to see how deep I can see. But for what I can see, it is quite clear. Well, that's a really nice beach, and we will visit it probably a few more times throughout my stay. Oh man, I bet right now that sun's in your eyes again, ain't it? Gotta get you guys some sunglasses. Where can we put you where you're not blinded by the light? Are we having some fun exploring, buddy? Huh? Let me roll down your window so you can look out the window. Oh man. So I was telling you guys that there's a path or two on here that lead to beach access, which we definitely got to check out still. But when I was talking to Paul, he mentioned that here between 107 and 105, there's quite a wide gap. There's actually a trail there. That trail follows down the road. There's a road that goes to the North Beach access, but you could also take this trail all the way down there. And it goes past the Sandpiper Pond. So I put Gilligan up so that I'm a little hands-free. He got to walk around for quite a while, and I don't think he wants to do this long trail, but I do. So let's go check out this trail and go check out North Beach. So as we're walking down to find this trail, I'll kind of show you one or two more sites. We'll peek in a little more up close, you know what I mean? So yeah, some of these sites have got a nice canopy. Some are kind of That one's got a nice little tuck away. 106. That's a nice little tuck away, and it's right across from the trail we're doing. Well, this trail like splits, and I didn't bring the map. Crud. Here's an arrow that says trail this way, so we'll go that way. Okay. So the map just shows like one dotted line, if I remember correctly, but there's another trail that kind of goes up and around over that way somewhere. We're just gonna keep hugging the right side. My daughter Evelyn taught me in the video games, when you're lost in the maps and the 3D worlds, you just hug the right side. So that's what I'm gonna do. I can't even see if this is a trail anymore. Well, see, and crap, it could go that way too. Damn, I'm gonna get lost out here. Look, that's where I just came from. Look, there's no, I mean, you can kind of see that maybe it's a path. Then it goes that way and up and around. But it also looks like there's this. I think people just made a whole bunch of different paths through here. I'm starting to have flashbacks of the Missouri trip. This is starting to get off of the beaten path, and I'm about to get strats. See, that's what happens when you have PTSD from situations like that. Ugh. Not to make light of PTSD, like actual PTSD, but anyway, yeah, I'm starting to have flashbacks here, so I think I'm gonna find another trail. I don't know if I caught it on video or not, but as I was leaving the campground to start this expedition, this lady was going by in a golf cart, and she yelled out, "Good luck." And I didn't know why'd she say that. Like, I've never talked to her, no conversations, nothing saying this is what I'm doing or whatever. All she saw was a GoPro in my hand and me walking towards this trail. I think I'm starting to realize why she said good luck, because this is like multiple paths. I'm getting lost here, man. It's all Paul's fault, man. I'm gonna get lost in the woods like Blair Witch Project and be sitting by a tree, just hugging myself, rocking back and forth, yelling at Paul. Paul, damn it. It was Paul's fault. Paul suggested I should take the trail. Sorry, Paul, I met you, and so now we're like friends. We're buddies, dude. We're broskies, you know? What is broskies anyway? Maybe I shouldn't use that term if I don't know what it is. What does it mean to be broskies?
According to your dictionary, browski meaning filters, brother, a male comrade or friend, one who shares one's ideals.
Paul, you're my broski. Broski. You know what I see? I see a trail that goes off of the trail from another trail. Dang it, Paul. That map only showed one dotted line, I swear to God. Now I'm going through here all into the thick of it. Into the thick of it. Oh. 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 Shit, I forgot about that. This area is known for gators. Like, well known for it. I've seen gators in people's videos. Is that like a slide path that they do right there? Gator, gator, gator. Gator, gator. Gator, gator. I think we're good. It's the winter time, Lee. All the gators are hibernating. Hibernation gators. All right, very cool. Let's go back up the trail. Yeah, I've seen people's videos on the causeway there where the gators are right there. There's like, oh, look, gators. Let's take pictures. There goes that sun again. I would take pictures too, just because I'm foolish like that. I would just be a little more cautious than they would be. There, did I get rid of the sun? Did that help? How far have we gone, Paul? I'm lost, man. I don't know how much further I have to go, Paul. That's going to become a new video thing, you know? Everywhere I go, I find one of the employees, talk to them, ask them what their name is, and then I just pick on them the whole rest of the episode. Now, there is not a trail over here, but I'm going to make a trail over here because I see something interesting in the distance. We're going off-road, people. It's kind of eerie, huh? It's just this one patch in the middle of the woods here. Is it really woods or is it a forest? How big or how deep does it have to be to go from your backyard to actually being woods or a forest? So hands up in the comments below. Who out there can find the beauty in the devastation, you know? Like, I know it's sad that these trees are dead and dying, and I've also got to be careful these things don't fall over on my head. But it's actually kind of pretty, you know? It's a color contrast. It's something unique or different. Now I gotta figure out where in the hell the trail is. See, I remember passing a tree. So I passed a tree. Now where's the trail? I think maybe it was 2 trees that I passed. So here's 2 trees. 1, 2. Oh look, there's the trail. Paul, there's so much to explore here, man. So I ran into some folks and we were joking Merry Christmas type stuff, and they said, is it far this way? And I said, well, I've been walking for about 15 minutes now. And they said, oh, that's about what we've done. And I said, okay, so this is the halfway point then. We've reached the halfway point. There's a pelican in the middle of the water. When I first saw it, I thought it was a swan. How long have I been lost in the woods, Paul? I thought it was a swan. I said, whoa, it's a white swan. It was just a pelican. Well, the one, he had his head down like this, and I can't explain it to y'all. He looked like a swan. But in total, I've passed 4 groups of people so far. So, not too bad. It's not crowded. Of course, think of the time of year and stuff too. Middle of the summer is probably just full of people. That's probably why there's so many different paths, because people got tired of waiting behind other people. You know how traffic is, it just sucks. And they said, you know what, I'm going around this. And they just made their own trail, you know. They kicked it into 4-wheel drive and said, piss on this. Have we made it? Have we made it to the other end? I see a parking lot. We've made it. We've survived. Let's go see what's up here. It's an observation deck. How pretty. That is the driving path, which you could have drove to be here. Restrooms. There's a nice little gazebo there with probably about 10 or 15 picnic tables, benches. Decent sized parking lot. There's also a bicycle rack here, so if you wanted, you could have rode your bike down, I guess, either path. I guess that's just a matter of what kind of bicycle you got. Oh, look, I got the sun in your eyes again. I suck as a videographer. Oh, wow. How cool is this? Bird notes for bird observation sightings only, thank you. Today we saw pelicans flying over the ocean looking for food. Whitney, New York. That is cool. I've never seen that before. Those little hidden wonders of the world, you know what I mean? Those little things that make you smile. Funny part is I'm doing this entire walk to go look at a beach that's probably going to look fairly identical to the other beach, but check it out. It's another beach. All right, look at this. No dogs to the left, leashed area to the right. That's kind of cool. As long as people stay on their side of the room, the no dog area be like, don't be bringing your dog over here. We don't want your dog. Your dog poo-poos, you never pick it up. Then I step in the poo-poo, I end up picking it up on my freaking foot. No dogs. All right, 360 spin. It's about like the other beach. It's got water, it's got sand. Looks like there's a pier and a lighthouse way out there, but man, now I gotta walk all the way back. Thanks a lot, Paul. See what I do for my viewers? All this exercise I get because of my viewers. All 84 of them. We'll get more viewers. Slowly but surely, people will realize how awesome we are, how cool my kids are, and how cute my dog is. And they will want to travel with us and explore the world. Well, not the world, but at least America. So the other part I have yet to show you guys is what they refer to as the causeway, which is the way in. I kind of showed you guys a little clip of it as we drove in, but now we're actually going to go and explore it. So just behind me there, you can see all those cars. So there is a little bit of a parking lot if you don't want to have to walk all the way over here, or if you're lugging a bunch of stuff, you know what I mean? So alligators may be here. I've seen in other people's YouTube videos where they've seen alligators. I think in the wintertime they kind of go dormant or something though, don't they? If I had Quinn with us, she could tell us. There is swans. That's not a pelican, that's a swan. The other one I saw, I think, was a pelican though. So while I'm waiting for the sun to set, I'll show you guys this app that I use. It's called Sun Position Demo. I know this will probably be out of focus, but I'm trying to deal with like the freaking sun glare over there, and I can't see much either. But anyway, as you can see, it'll show you where the sun position is and what time it's going to rise, and then you can just like track it for its whole progress throughout the day. And then the same with the sunset. And it's kind of cool that it uses your camera app, so you can see exactly where the sun's going to set, so that you can set up your cameras in the position you want to capture that. And then it also just helps you be on time with setting up, you know, this way, you know, if it's sun's gonna rise at 5 o'clock, you know, you can get there at like 4 o'clock, set up your cameras and everything like that. So
that's it for me and Gilligan. I hope you enjoyed the episode. I hope we gave you enough information about the campground. I guess if there's anything else you want to know, you're going to have to Google it. Or leave it in the comments below, and I'll do my best to answer the questions. But please don't forget to like and subscribe to see all the future videos. In the next couple episodes, we will get out and explore more of the area and see what else it has to offer. Blue guy. Give me the blue guy. It's the blue guy! Give me this blue guy. Give me this blue guy. We're gonna rattle your brain. We're gonna rattle your brain. Scramble it like an egg. Give me that blue guy. Give him back here. That's my blue guy. Give me that blue guy. Give me that blue guy. Give me that. And he's sliding in the third.